Join me in extending a big round of applause and welcome to Sir Richard Branson to the town of Camana Bay. Welcome.
Welcome to Breakfast with Branson at Camana Bay. Mr. Branson is down here with us, Sir Richard. And we are delighted to have such a large crowd of Cayman's current and future leaders to meet an icon of the business world and one of its most visionary and inspiring thinkers. You in front down here, our future leaders, were invited to this event because you exemplify the kind of leadership, vision, and entrepreneurial thinking that can change the world when business unites with governments and societies at large. This breakfast is in support of Virgin Unite, the not-for-profit arm of the Virgin Group. About 8 years ago, Sir Richard wanted to look at how he could take all the entrepreneurial energy the people had across the Virgin Group, coupled with its vast resources, to make a difference in the world. So he created Virgin Unite. Unite was built on the premise that businesses can and must be a force for good. Now, as you saw when he came in, Sir Richard is more than eager to meet some of Cayman's young entrepreneurs. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we welcome Sir Richard Branson to Camana Bay.
Well, thank you for a wonderful warm welcome. What a beautiful place. Bizarrely, I've never thought of myself as a businessman, and yet, you know, we have quite a few companies around the world. What I love to do is to, you know, if I see something's not being done well, you know, I love to try to see if we can improve it. The best way of creating a business is not, don't think you're creating a business, think how can I make a difference to other people's lives. So you know, if you like hospitality, how can I create a hospitality business that is better than every other hospitality business, and make a real difference to other people's lives. And if you come up with an idea that's going to make a real difference to people's lives, that is a business. That's all the business is. You know, then you need to get a group of really good people around who believe in what you're wanting to do, and then you need to, if possible, be a really good motivator of people. So, you know, make sure you look for the best in those people and don't jump down their throats, and be good at praising people and never criticizing them. People know when they do wrong; they don't need to be told. And I think equally importantly, you know, just the fact that you try. You're going to learn so much by, you know, trying something, even if it's a small little business. You know, just with yourself. If you try, you'll learn so much from that. And if you fail, pick yourself up and try again and keep going until you succeed. I think it's important for anybody who has a story to tell or has learned something in their life to share it, and it could maybe help the next generation avoid some of the mistakes that we made. I think the best advice I can give for anybody is, you know, is follow your dreams. I mean, try to do in your life what interests you the most. So, you know, if you want to start an orphanage, obviously that's something, you know, you feel strongly about, and go down that path, and don't sort of just go down a path where you think, you know, I can make lots of money by, you know, doing this particular kind of job. I think you'll get much more pleasure if you can, you know, start a business that you have some fascination for.
It really stood out to me that he has experienced so many different disappointments in his life, but then he continued to try and actually do what he ended up doing, which was such an empire of business. And it's really astounding to think of how like one man can network so much, and it's really inspiring that, like, you know, any one of us can do it. And it also really stood out to me that he mentioned that he wasn't really that good at school. Like, everyone has just a general concept that you have to be like the valedictorian to be that business person, but I think it was really nice that he mentioned that.
I've learned that even though you may fall down and you may fail, that you just get back up, brush yourself off, and you continue, because seeing that all that he has been through and all his failures, he still got up. And being dyslexic, he also got up and said, you know what, I'm gonna achieve my dreams, and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna pursue what I want to do. And he actually achieved it.
I was simply blown away by Sir Richard's, his accomplishments, especially when he said he was dyslexic. That really impacted me in a way that inspires me as a youth to do something wonderful in life like him.
He inspired us to not only take junior achievement seriously and to do the best we can in junior achievement, but to take that into the real world and to start our own business.
I took away that he pretty much makes his businesses out of things that start up small and things that he thinks can make a difference. Similar businesses to other people, but he makes it better and makes people happy with the businesses that he does.
Well, I took out that you should never be afraid to try and do what you want to do, and that just because people are going to tell you you can't do it doesn't mean that you should still try and succeed and do what you want to do and follow your dreams.
I'm in this sort of very fortunate position where I can make a difference, I think, and I don't want to waste that position I find myself in. So I spend quite a lot of time using my entrepreneurial skills to set up sort of not-for-profit organisations that that can tackle problems in the world. And I think that every business and every person, if they can just try to make a little bit of difference to one other person's life in their lifetime, they'll have so much more satisfaction in life than if they choose not to. And everybody's capable of making a difference.